So I've had things like borderline personality. That was the favorite one, borderline personality. Meaning you're intense and you're dramatic, but none of it means anything. You have no legitimacy. You're just an intense, dramatic maligner. There's no reality to your experience. That's basically what that means. But only because they have been suppressed their whole fucking entire life and nobody's ever listened to them. So they have to get to the point of being dramatic to get somebody to listen. So what do? They throw another label on it. Oh, we hear you all right. You're dramatic all right. You're sick. No, I just want somebody to listen to me. As soon as somebody started taking me seriously, the drama went away. It does go away, and it's not an illness. It's called desperation. It is a human response to being desperate. That's what borderline personality is. Of all the diagnoses, I could totally accept the MPD because on a very real sense that was real. In an odd way, it was accepted more, because it was exotic, whatever. Borderline, nobody listens to you. Schizophrenia, nobody listens to you. Depression, everybody just thinks, especially bipolar. How? You can't be happy or sad. They still don't believe you. I mean, what the hell that is? To be bipolar, you can't be happy and you can't be sad. You're still sick. What? Where do you go with that? What do you do with that? How do you be? That's the ultimate hell when it comes to mental illness. If you're too happy, they give you a drug to knock you down. If you're too sad, they get you a drug to back you up. What's neutral? It's called flatline. God, no wonder they went off their drugs. During my 2001 experience when I was in the hospital, I very much experienced what I feel so many have gone through, that loss of power, that loss of rightness of your own experience. It gets taken away from you. You don't have a right. You don't have a right to be human. Everything is labeled at that point. Every behavior, emotion, response you have at that point becomes a label. You don't have a human right to anything that you experience. It becomes a consequence, a response, a reaction, a cause and effect that either deserves a pill or the straitjacket or a quiet room or longer stay or 72-hour hold or whatever they want to do to respond to it. I have experienced that. If that's what people experience on a year-to-year basis throughout since their diagnosis, whatever you want to call it, oh my God. There's no excuse. Absolutely no excuse to treat a human being like that year after year after year. How do you go to bed at night knowing that you've dehumanized the soul so completely? With the medications, that's how you do it. The people who are giving the medications are medicating themselves. They're not medicating the person. They're medicating themselves. If they give that person medicine, A, they feel like they're doing something. B, they're keeping that person in a state that they can't come back and confront them on what they've done. They can always call it a delusional, non-compliant response. They always have an outcome. But the medications they give to people are to medicate themselves of the guilt. And the soul knows when you've done something to another human. I don't care how cold you are as a human or a psychiatrist, you know what you're doing. And I just feel like that's how come medications have gotten so prominent, because it's the easiest, quickest way to shut someone up so you don't have to confront your own guilt.